Okay, what's up guys? This is Hunter the Rape Dragon. I am here today with another live stream for Umineko When They Cry. And we're continuing where we left off previously. This is the third stream, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. And we see one of the older siblings talking to another sibling who we are about to get introduced to in just a minute. I'm just going to allow this thing to catch up because it's going to take a bit. So while it's doing that, I'm going to be sending out little things to let everybody know that I am live streaming this. So let me see. First of all, I need this. It's gonna be doing this. The Legend of the Golden Witch. Question arc. This thing might take a minute to basically do the health thing. Come on. I don't want to have to stop and restart it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So, by the way, Natsuki Ne-chan.
最近頭痛の方はどうなんや?
Headaches. She's been having headaches?
一時だいぶしんどそうにしとったろ.
Pretty serious.
おかげで最近はだいぶ調子がいいです。
That's good. She's been doing a lot better as of late. Kind of a disaster though that she's been having headaches. Here.
夏日姉さんにお土産。
Oh, that's sweet.
いつもありがとう。
Thank you very much.
あなたには何かをもらってばかりね。
Well.
これは紅茶?
Oh, a black tea.
ペパーミントとレモンバームのハーブティー。
Herbal tea, peppermint, and lemon bloom. Okay. Oh, whoops.
頭痛によく効くって有名なお店のブレンドなの。
Ah.
姉さんにも効くかなって思って。
Rosa was always a consensuous woman. Probably because she was the youngest of the four and much younger than the other three. She managed to grow up without gaining the venomous nature of her siblings. So, her kind words got Natsuki to soften her expression for just a moment, which is good. But it wasn't enough to melt her stony gaze, hardened as it was by long years of mental stress.
そういえばあなた、いつも頭痛だって言ってたわね。
It's not complaints when they always happen.
しっかりなさいな。
Oh, you're one to talk.
ジェシカちゃん、今年は受験でしょ？人生の節目じゃない。母親のあなたがそんなじゃ頼りないわよ。
Is that something you should be worried about? I don't think so.
それに夏日姉さん、私より3つも若いんだから。もうちょっとしっかりなさい。
Uh-oh.
ごめんなさい。
What are you apologizing for?
生まれつきの頭痛持ちなもので。
Yes, she did. Even under normal circumstances, Ava sometimes failed to choose her words carefully. I know, it's like she has like some type of vendetta against the poor woman. But her comments aimed at Natsuhi contained shards of obvious malice, though she hid it with a smile. Just because she smiles doesn't mean it's hidden. You can practically feel it in waves coming off of her. This girl is tripping. And of course that fact didn't escape Natsuhi. Of course it didn't, because she's just like, this bitch is always after me. I swear to God, it's like women really hate each other. She frantically contains her urge to grimace and pretended to ignore Ava. It's the only thing she could do at this point.
うちのバトラ君も今年は受験でしょ？
Our Betela-kun.
ルドルフさんも少しは関心を持ったら？
Nope.
自分の息子のために夏日姉さんみたいに頭痛になるくらい真剣になりなさいよ。
俺が何か言えば必ず反抗するやつだぜ。
He automatically rebels. So use some reverse psychology, dumbass.
じゃあなんて言うんだ。むしろ逆で遊んでていいぞっていうのか？あいつそういうのだけは素直に聞きやがるぜ。
I wonder.
秀吉兄さんのところは受験本当にうまくいったじゃないですか。ぜひ子供操縦術の秘訣を教えてくださいよ。
Well, you actually take the advice, though, is the thing I'm wondering.
そうやな。
You didn't really have to worry with George.
何のために勉強するのかっちゅうことを説いたかもしれんな。
Probably.
個々の勉強に意味があるわけやないんや。そう、勉強っちゅうのはわからんことを自分で調べて身につけるという行為の練習なんや。これができんやつは社会に出ても使い物にならん。
I know.
国語算数ができろと言ってるんやない。勉強し身につけることを学べっちゅうことやな。
ご立派ですわ。
That's splendid.
うちのジェシカにもそれが理解できればいいんだけど。
Not gonna happen.
今のままではとてもじゃないけど、後宮家の跡取りとしては。
At this rate.
いいじゃないの、無理に跡取りにしなくても。女には女の幸せというものもあるんだし。
That sounds like a...
それを親が押し付けちゃ悪いわよ。
予算買えば。
Yeah, hold your horses.
子供の育て方は家それぞれや。押し付けがましいのはあかんで。
ごめんなさい。
No, you're not. Don't lie.
夏日姉さんも気を悪くしないでね。
Jesus Christ. Oh. Though the light shining in through the window was quite warm despite the cloudy weather, there was a dark mood about the room. That's not helped by this OST, which was probably causing headaches for more than just Natsuhi. As if to sweep away the mood, Kirei brightly makes a suggestion to all present.
でも本当に素敵な香りの紅茶ね。早速いただいてみましょうよ。レオポルドの紅茶なんて日本じゃ確か銀座でしか買えなかったはずよ。
The most fucked up family possible. There we go.
キリエ姉さんはお詳しいですね。買ってきた甲斐がありました。
Family has issue. This family has issues. Kyrie and Rosa stood up from their seats and made as if to prepare black tea. But Natsuhi stalled them.
お二人ともありがとう。それは後でいただきましょう。うちの者がすぐお茶を持ってきますので、どうぞおくつろぎください。
二人とも後にしろよ。ウェルカムドリンクくらいごちそうになろうぜ。
Yeah, let's do that. Rudolph gave a subtle signal with his eyes for them to sit down again. Kyrie and Rosa understood instantly and obediently returned to their seats. The initial greeting of the guests was complete, so it was time for them to be served some black tea. It was embarrassing for the host that the tea was late, especially now that the guests were talking about making tea themselves. Natsuhi bit her lower lip, frustrated by the ineptitude of the servants who were late bringing in the tea. Seeing her face, Ava immediately started to giggle. Damn, this girl is vicious. Of course, Shannon had no way of knowing what was taking place in the parlor. She came pushing a serving cart piled with teacups. For no apparent reason, Natsuhi gave her a pained look, and Shannon couldn't help but flinch without knowing what she had done wrong.
失礼いたします。お茶のご用意をさせていただきます。
おう、シャノンちゃん、久しぶりやの。
And I'm so glad this dude is trying to be the nice one around here.
ますますべっぴんさんになり
Having
よ
to
っ
deal
た
with his
な。
other siblings is really annoying without this dude.
いえ、どうも。おしゃべりは配膳を済ませてからになさい。
Calm down, calm down.
お茶が冷めます。申し訳ございません、奥様。
She apologized like a small frightened animal bumped against the serving cart and made a jeering it as she dropped several teacups. Oof. Her clumsiness made Natsuhi's expression turn even darker, which made Shannon squeal even more. Uh-oh.
いいのよ、夏日姉さん。挨拶の一つくらいしたってどうってことないわよ。もう十分待たされてる分、十分お茶も冷めてるもの。
Oof. Eva, that's fucked up. Come on now. Jesus Christ.
それは大丈夫です。冷めてはおりませんので。
シャノン、早く配膳を済ませなさい。
Calm the hell down.
失礼しました、奥様。
Jesus Christ. Natsuhi's irritation was obvious by now. The ineptitude that delayed the tea, the clumsiness of the servant, everything pointed to the incompetence of Natsuhi's everyday leadership, making her lose face. How? Jesus Christ, what is up with these blue bloods? They are tripping. Calm your fucking ass down. As the person in charge of the Ushiromiya head family's kitchen, allowing the clumsiness to be exposed today of all days was surely nothing less than total humiliation. Only if you're wound too tight with a stick up your ass. If anything, it's cute.
よせよ、夏日姉さん。シャノンちゃんだって頑張ってるのに、いじめちゃかわいそうだぜ。
いじめてなんかいません。
It sounds like you're bullying. But then again, Eva is bullying you, so... Yeah.
いい香りね。お茶の銘柄を聞いてもいいかしら。
I love how Kyria is just... Oh, Kyria, I love you.
申し訳ございません。後ほど調べてまいります。
Why are you terribly sorry? I'll find out for you later. Okay. Kyrie was trying to be nice, hoping to cut through the tense mood, thank God. However, Shannon had embarrassed herself instead, darkening Natsuhi's face and the room's mood. Jeez. By this point, Eva was audibly giggling. I know she was. That girl is pure evil.
なーに？シャノンちゃん、自分で入れてるものが何かもわからないの？
Really?
ダメよ。そんな怪しげなものを来客に振る舞っちゃ。
Oh yeah, they're gonna serve something suspiciously to their own fucking family. Jesus Christ, woman, are you serious?
こんなお茶じゃ銀のスプーンでもないと飲めないわよ。
Okay.
すみません。すぐに用意を。
Oh.
ねえ、シャノンちゃん、銀のスプーンって何に使うか知ってる？銀じゃないとダメなのよ。
Okay.
なぜかわかる？
No, and she shouldn't really fucking care because I'm not caring. What the fuck is this all about? Why does it matter? What the fuck?
いえ、
Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. A teasing smile rose to Eva's face as she stared at Shannon setting the table. It's just because your son Georgie has a thing for her? Is that why you're being a bitch right now? Because you are seriously being a grade A bitch. Oh, goodness. But it by itself, Ava's expression was sweet in an impish sort of way. And I don't fucking believe that. However, the words being spurned from her lips held the keenness of a razor within them. I bet you it did. Jesus Christ. Shannon tried with all her might to avoid Ava's continuing gaze. Can we not bully the help, please? Like, seriously, why are we bullying the help? Realizing that Shannon was hard pressed for an answer, Rosa gave some timely help.
銀は毒に触れると曇るって言われてるの。
Ah! Oh yeah, say that. That's gonna make it all better. Damn it, Rosa. I know you're trying to help, but you just made it worse.
シャノンちゃんも一つお勉強ができたわね。
They were acting as though the tea needed to be tested for poison before it could be drunk. What the fuck? In Natsuhi's eyes, this was an insult both to the tea and to herself for serving it. It kinda is. Yeah, that's fucked up. Basically, your family saying you could poison them. Rudolph laughed flippantly and patted Ava's shoulders. Tell your sister to shut up.
姉貴に銀食器なんていらねえだろう。毒舌の姉貴が一舐めしたら銀の皿だって真っ黒に曇っちまうぜ。
Oh, cat with a comeback though. I like it. And her husband is just like, ha ha, yep.
わしはその毒舌を毎日聞かされとるからもう毒に耐性がついてしもたわ。
Bro. Damn.
エヴァもわし相手には構わんが耐性のない相手にはちいと加減せんとな。
Like bitch. Oh shit.
あらあらひどい。シャノンちゃんにお茶の知識を教えてあげただけじゃない。
Goodness. Everyone followed the lead set by Hideyoshi's horse laugh and chuckled, though not easily. I mean, of course not, because they don't have a sense of humor like he does. Only Nazuhi didn't join in. Of course she didn't, because what the fuck? Didn't join in, but for the time being, the conversation inside the parlor could now be mistaken for a lively and friendly chat. No, it couldn't have. Don't lie. Don't sit here and lie to me. As Shannon finally finished setting the tea table and tried to leave, Kyrie apologized to her in a low voice for not being able to help. It's not your fault, Kyrie. It's the big sister's fault. Cause, jeez, what is wrong with these kids? I mean, these old people. See, I'm calling them kids now. Shannon gave a light bow and made a hasty retreat. Retreat! Because fuck this noise. It says, Shannon casts her eyes downward as she puts the cart down the carrier. Ooh. The corridor. Anyone seeing the pitiful way she looked might easily conclude that she'd been bullied in some way. She had been bullied in some way. We can see that.
気を落とさないで。姉さんは何も悪くない。
No, she did not.
見てたのね。
Yes, he was.
そういうお役目だから。
That is his role as the brother.
奥様もエヴァ様も地獄へ落ちろ。
Hey, calm down, calm down. That's a little too far.
でも、それより卑劣なのはあいつだ。
Rudolph? Or the fat guy? Because I'm pretty sure the fat guy did something to alleviate the situation. Kanan glared hatefully in the opposite direction of the parlor. Oh, no. The preparation for the tea had been delayed by some trifling problems in the kitchen. These problems were not Shannon's fault. In fact, it had been Goda's mistake. Ah, she's talking about Goda. Goda's at fault! I'm putting there, say Goda did it. Goda did it. And Shannon paid for it. I put the wrong paid, I think. Oh God. Goda was says, after all, there is no way a show-off like Goda would give up a flashy job like bringing in tea when the guests arrived. He had ended up wasting time preparing the tea once again, so when he realized he wouldn't be able to score any points for this job, he pushed the task of setting the table on Shannon, who happened to be passing by. You might call it a clever move on his part, but there could be no doubt that it was a cowardly one. It definitely was a coward's way out.
いいの。ありがとう、カノン君。私、全然気にしていないし。
Canon silence vividly expressed the distance between Shannon's words and how she actually felt.
ありがとう。カノン君だけでも分かってくれたんで、ちょっと心が楽になったかな。
Well, he's not, and we'll be getting to that in just a minute.
姉さんは心にいろいろ溜め込みすぎる。たまには自分に優しくしてあげて。
ありがとうね。
Suddenly, they both felt someone's presence and whirled around. A middle-aged man stood there. It was Genji, the head servant.
そこで何をしている？シャノン、早く厨房に戻りなさい。
Calm down.
はい、失礼いたしました。
Shannon humbly obeyed and promptly made to push the cart and leave. However, Kennen appealed to Genji in silence, and bearing something in his eyes that could not express in what he could not express in words.
どうした？何かあったか？
シャノンは何も悪くないのに。あいつら。
やめて、カノン君。失礼しました。すぐに仕事に戻ります。
Really?
カノン君も自分の持ち場に戻って。お願い。
姉さんがそう言うなら。
何事もないならそうしなさい。
Damn, you guys can't get help in your own job? Are you fucking serious?
失礼します。
At the very least, say something. From the shadows in the hallway, an old woman wearing an apron watched over them. It was Kumasawa.
おいたわしや、シャノンさん、カ
What
ノン
the?
さん。あの二人がいじめられる理由は何もないの
All we
で
can
す。
see is her arm.
しかし、ゴーダさんに嫌われているのは紛れもない事実。ゴーダさんは後宮本家へいらっしゃられるまで、どこかの立派なホテルにお勤めだったそうです。
Then why did he bring his ass here?
そこで身につけられたというお仕事ぶりは、そりゃ大したものだとは思います。ただ、ゴーダさんはここでは最も年季の短い使用人。ご自身のそれまでの積み重ねによるプライドもあられたのでしょう。
What the fuck?
彼は自分より長い年季を持ちながらも、未熟で人生経験も及ばないシャノンさんとカノン君をことあるごとにいびられるのです。
So he's fucking immature. Great.
また気の毒なことに夏日奥様にも嫌われております。
What?
もちろん年季という意味では奥様の方が長くこの家におられます。ただこればかりは奥様にも同情しなくてはなりません。
Goodness gracious.
本当に親方様も罪作りな方でございます。
I bet you he is.
ご自身のちょっとした気まぐれが奥様にこれほどまでの劣等感をお与えになるとはどうして思い至らなかったのでしょう。
Oh, give me a break.
もちろん奥様とて内心はあの二人に辛く当たる言われは何もないことを
Then she should
重々
fix her
承知
ass.
して
Then
は
she
おり
should
ま
fix
す。
her fucking attitude. Damn. What is wrong with these people?
しかしそれが理屈で分かっているからといってどうにもならないのが人の心。
Oh my god.
ああ、ほいたわしや。
So do I.
私には何もできず、こうして物陰から見守ることしかできないのです。
All she could do is watch for them from the shadows. That's what she just said. Jesus Christ. That's my exact feelings for this shit. Pure unadulterated rage. The four of us cousins were enjoying our stories, just shooting the breeze. Anyway, there were both girls and guys here. Plus, we had people over a wide spread of ages, adults, high school, and elementary school. Even if we just talked about our own lives, the other three kept listening attentively. Attentively,
な
not
んかやっ
intensively.
と馴染んできたぜ。
attentively.
ジェシカもマリアも6年前からは想像もつかないくらい成長しちまったからよ。
Well, of course.
正直なところ少しだけ違和感を持ってたんだが、こうして話をしているうちに中身はあの頃から何も変わってないことが分かったぜ。
同じ言葉を返してやるよ。バートラだって6年ぶりだってのに全然変わってねえぜ。
He hasn't.
図体がいくらでかくなっても中身は相変わらずお子様だってことだな。
Ho ho ho.
マリアもお子様。マリアもお子様。
マリアだっていつまでもお子様じゃねえぞ。お子様から可愛いお姫様に成長していくんだからな。そうしたらまな板みてえな胸もすぐジェシカ並みになるぞ。そしたら揉ませてくれよ、約束だぞ。
No! You better not. Shut up. Stop. Just stop. Now.
はい、
No, you are not.
約束する。
I'm calling the police.
ダメだよ、マリアちゃん。そんな約束しちゃダメ。
That's bad.
約束したから揉ませる。
Stop.
マリア、約束は守る。
Stop.
絶対守る。
Stop.
マリア、お前、本当に。
Fuck off. Oh my god, stop. This is horrible.
お前と結婚する未来の旦那さんはきっと幸せ者だぜ。
Shut up.
っていい話にすり替えつつ約束を保持してんじゃねえぜ。マリア、その約束はなし。
No.
なし。
Never. Stop.
約束取り消し。
She's like, what?
やっぱりバトラ君も揃って4人で集まらないといとこが集合した気がしなかったね。
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? That sounds like a backhanded compliment.
この6年はやっぱり寂しかったよ。
Yeah. Fuck you all here.
そうだな。こういうふざけた話にはならなかったな。でも建設的な話はできてたと思ったぜ。将来に対する心構えとか受験とか就職とかよ。
悪うございましたね。
Are you now?
俺が来たらおまぬけなドタバタばっかりでよ。
でもマリアは今年のが楽しい。
Good.
そうだね。僕も同感。今年が一番楽しいよ。
Ah. Maria's sincere words probably spoke for everyone present. George and Nikki stroked Maria's head and she giggled like a happy kitten. Oh, Shannon.
お食事のご用意ができました。
A timid knocking sound and the equally timid voice of a young woman came through the door. Jessica answered brightly.
シャノン、入れよ。バトラは覚えてるだろ。
Jessica stood up from the bed and opened the door. There stood a servant girl who must have been about our age. A big oppai.
ご無沙汰いたしております。
Oppai!
バトラ様、
Oppai! Oppai!
6年ぶりでございます。シャノンです。
Trembling a little as she noticed me, she bowed deeply. Ah, is right. Adorable, isn't she?
ジェシカにも驚かされたが、シャノンちゃんにも驚かされたぜ。あんたもすっかり美人になったじゃねえのよ。
Yes, she has.
もったいないお言葉、強烈に存じます。
しかしよ、この島じゃよっぽど食事の栄養価が高いんじゃねえのか。
Yep.
何を食ってどこを鍛えたらそんなにでっかいお胸になるんだか。
This fool.
ジェシカの口がでけえか。ちょいと触って食べさせてもらうぜ。
That's a thumbnail right there. Hold on. That right there is a thumbnail. Oh God, Claire. That is a thumbnail right there. Oh my God, pervy hands. Watch out. You about to get your oppai squeezed. With both hands poised and saliva dribbling from my mouth, I closed in. For the sake of justice and my personal honor. Ha ha! Yeah! Oh God. I like to point out that I don't suffer from some strange disease that makes my lymph noodle itch until I scratch my neck open, and which can only be prevented by fondling breasts. What? This is just a battler style method of communication. Booby grab. If I slowly close in on her like this, odds are 8 or 9 out of 10 that I'd get slapped or cobbled, right? So, I could use this Battler-sama original technique to spark a gag like that and break the ice. Well, it also means I really do get to touch him on that 1 in 10th chance though, right? Like that ever happened. At that point, my hands were less than a centimeter away from Shannon's boobs, but the counter-strike had yet to come. She blushed and lowered her head in embarrassment when she realized what was going on, but she just stood there with both hands lightly joined in front of her, not even trying to resist or cover her breasts. Hey, I wasn't planning on this, but please hit me right now or I'm seriously gonna... There we go. Which is why I was glad that Jessica chose that time to drive her elbow in the back of my head.
Jessica, ありがとうよ。
なんで私が感謝されんだ？
Because of what almost happened.
いやいや、すまんぜシャノンちゃん。魅力的な胸に思わず吸着されそうになっちまった。
Hypnotic.
つうか、さすがにあの間合いまで来たら犯罪確定だろ。ダメだぜ、抵抗しなきゃよ。
ですけど、バトラ様は大切なお客様ですし。
That doesn't mean let him fondle him.
あのな、お客様でも犯罪は犯罪。
What?
女の子の胸はだいたい10センチくらいからが防空識別圏だな。
An air defense identification range of about 10 kilometers. What the fuck? Ah, shit. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny.
2センチ圏まで侵入してきたら、これはもう領空侵犯だぜ。スクランブル発進で即ビンタを食らわせてやれ。
そんなことできません。
You had to do something.
私たちは家具ですし。
What? Of course she didn't want her breast touched, but if a guest so desired, she was prepared to sacrifice herself to suit their wants. A girl like this needs some urgent protection.
今時こんな献身美徳な子がいるとは。
I know, right? Fuck.
軽いめまいすら覚えるぜ。
Alright, man, it's enough to make a man propose right there. I'll be like, marry me right now. I'm not even joking.
でもダメだ。ダメなんだ。
No! Hell no!
俺がいやらしい顔で迫る。ハッタウス。
Knock him out.
いや、エッチ。
Look out, pervert on the loose.
そういうお約束じゃないとオチがつかねえんだよ。頼むよ、お願いでよ。俺を引っ叩いてくれよ。
The gag can't end until you deliver the punchline. This motherfucker is self-aware.
こう、バチンと。
Please.
バチンと。
Hit me. Hit me, baby.
お願いは聞けません。家具ですから。
What?
でも命令ならお聞きします。それが務めですから。
じゃあ命令させてもらうことにするよ。
Smooth.
次からバトラ君が胸に触ろうとしてきたら、 平手打ちで反撃すること。いいね。
はい。
Oh ho ho, what is this I see?
仰せつかりました。以後、そのようにさせていただきます。バトラ様、ご承知おきくださいませ。
He told you to do it. What do you mean, please understand? He just said he wanted you to do that next time. There's nothing for him to understand. Shannon-chan announced this while bowing elegantly to me. Her expression was radiant. I gave her a thumbs up to show her I was fine with that.
6年前はお手伝いさんの連れ子がついでにお手伝いみたいな印象だったんだけど、すっかり一人前の使用人さんだな。
Yeah, she's 16, dude. Or she's 17 or 18.
今年で何年になるんだ？
はい。おかげさまで10年ほどお使いさせていただいております。
She's Shannon-chan. The kanji for her names are read as Shannon. Now here's another name that's far from typical for a Japanese person. Shannon sounds like a... Wait. No, I know a girl named Shannon and she's black, but still. That style sounds kind of Japanese-ish. Back in the day, I was a kid myself, so I accepted her name without paying it much attention. Thinking about it now, though, her name's pretty unusual, even though she's not a member of the Ushiromiya family. Maybe it's like a servant's professional name or something. And if so, that might explain why her name's so similar to Kanan's that kid I met earlier in the Rose Garden. No, I think they're siblings. She's a long-term servant who served here since she was 6 years old. Her appearance had changed so much that I couldn't match her to the person of my memories, but we both knew each other 6 years ago. That shy part of her had always been there, but she did seem to have developed the allure you'd expect from a girl her age. Especially in her breasts, yes?
さっき会ったカノ君は彼女の弟なんだよ。
弟というわけでは。でも、私のことを姉と慕ってくれます。
Ah, I see.
何か失礼なことはしませんでしたか？
No. He didn't.
相変わらずいつも通りだぜ。もうちょっと愛想よくすればいいのによ。もったいないやつ。
He didn't cause trouble.
別に迷惑なんか何も。
Ow.
同じ男としてわかるさ。ありゃ気難しい年頃だ。
Dude, you're like 2 years older than him at most.
愛想が悪いのは当たり前だぜ。
Ow.
マリアもよく言われる。愛想悪いって言われる。
Uh-huh.
カナンと一緒。
But you're socializing now.
マリア様は愛想悪くなんかありません。
You're socializing right now.
一緒がよかった。
食事の準備ができたんだっけ？
はい、失礼いたしました。お食事のご用意が整いましたので、皆様をお屋敷へご案内いたします。
Shannon bowed again formally and returned to her duty mode. We realized that if we made her stick around for a more light conversation, it would actually make it harder for her to do her job. We got up off our butts to avoid interfering with her work any further.
じゃあ、お屋敷に行こうか。みんなもお腹が空いてたところでしょ？
だな。ゴーダさんがいる時の飯は楽しみなんだよ。
I don't want to look forward to that asshole's anything.
あの人、 どこぞの有名ホテルでシェフをやってたらしくて、かなり料理の腕があるんだぜ。
ほうほう、それ楽しみ。行こうぜマリア。ガツガツ犬みたいに食い散らかすぞ。
犬みたいに食い散らかす。
ダメダメ。
Yes, yes.
バトラ君の言うことはいちいち真に受けちゃダメだよ。
No. I'm taking that he is completely serious about that. Let's chow down.
全部冗談なんだから。
That is not joking around. This motherfucker is hungry.
さあ、行こう行こう。
Under Shanan-chan's guidance, we headed towards the mansion. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. That shit just popped up on my screen. Met once again by the magnificent rose garden, we continue onward as the intimidating mansion of the Ushiromiya family came into view. Yep. It had apparently been built shortly after the war, so you could feel the dignity of almost a half-century hanging about it. The building was gorgeous on the surface, but old as it was, equipped such as its AC and heating were apparently quite frail. According to Jessica, midwinter was especially tough, what with all the drafts. Haven't these people ever heard of a kotatsu? No, they have not. Which is fucking stupid. Kotatsu everywhere. Actually, I want to get a kotatsu. I want to know how much those cost. As we entered the entrance hall, an aide servant greeted us. Now him I remembered. Genji-san, who had been working here longer than anyone, filled the role of head servant.
バトラ様、お久しゅうございます。
Oh. As our eyes met, he greeted me with a calm, composed voice. His bow wasn't as graceful or refined as Goda's, but despite its simplicity, it communicated his feelings very well.
源氏さん、本当にお久しぶりっす。お元気そうですね。
おかげさまで健やかに過ごさせていただいております。バトラ様こそご立派になられました。親方様の若き日に少し似てこられましたな。
That's a
俺
troubling
が
thought.
じい様にってことは、さぞやじい様は若い頃モテたろうな。
Really?
ここからはシャノンに代わって私がご案内申し上げます。
Boo.
どうぞこちらへ。
Shanan-chan bowed deeply and watched us leave. After that, we headed towards the dining room under Genji-san's guidance. Genji-san, just like Kumasawa-san, stood in stark contrast to us young people who had grown beyond recognition over the last 6 years. His appearance was exactly the same as in my memories from 6 years ago. It was as though time had stopped since the last time we met. Genji-san was an extremely quiet and diligent person. He was basically grandfather's close aide or caregiver, and you might even call him grandfather's companion of many years. In fact, it seemed he was by grandfather's side even more often than my late grandmother was. According to Jessica, grandfather trusted him more than any of his blood relatives. But I wonder how long he served. I never got the details, but I heard something about him being here since the very beginning when this mansion was first constructed, which would mean that he's dedicated half of his life to serving here. It's easy to see why he's so trusted. As we passed through the massive hall that extended up into the second story of the mansion with no separating floor, I spotted something that hadn't existed in my memories of 6 years ago. And here we are, the portrait of the Golden Witch. Beatrice and all of her beauty. Although her eyes kind of look devoid of life, shit. Lovely. It was an awfully big portrait hanging right in the front of the stairs that rose to the second floor. Without thinking, I stopped walking, captivated by it. Since I stopped so fast, Maria, who was following behind me, ran into my back. Mo.
ああ、悪い。なあ、ジェシカ。あんな絵、前はあったっけ？
I pointed at the big, prominently displayed portrait in the hall. Everyone else stopped too.
ああ、そっか。バトラが来てた頃には、あれはかけられてなかったっけ？
It hadn't, huh?
いつからだったかな。
確か、僕の記憶が正しければ、一昨年あたりだったと思うよ。
さようでございます。一昨年の4月に、親方様がかねてより画家に命じて描かせていたものを、あそこに展示なされたのでございます。
あ
あのじいさまがね、わざわざ描かせてか。
The portrait suited this Western mansion, and that woman in the elegant dress gave off a sense of refinement. I couldn't have guessed her age, but her sharp eyes and the strong will she seemed to possess made her look youthful. She seemed somehow different from the composed, middle-aged woman who's often seen in famous pictures. If she'd had normal black hair, I might have assumed it was a portrait of my long-deceased grandmother in her prime. However, she had beautiful blonde hair and didn't look Japanese at all. I know, she looked aristocratic English.
誰だい？このご婦人はよ。
Maria answered that simple question enthusiastically, as though proud she knew the answer.
マリア知ってる。ベアトリーチェ。
ベア、なんだって？
Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェ。魔女だよ。バトラ君は昔聞かされたことない？
魔女？
A witch.
って、この島の？
Yes, the witch of this island. I think I already said this, but Rokkenjima is a small island only 10 kilometers in circumference. However, that's actually pretty massive considering that only the Ushiromiya family lives here. So, only the harbor and the area around the mansion were set up to be lived in. Beyond that, the island remained as untouched as when it was uninhabited. The vast and empty forest had absolutely no light, phones, or people passing through. To understand how dangerous that is, you need to forget your common sense as a city dweller. After all, if you happen to fall down a hole in the depths of the forest and sprain your ankle, no one would have saved you, no matter how much you cried or screamed. Then once the sun went down, the forest would be wrapped in complete darkness since there was no street lights. And since there were no signs, it'd be to get lost and confused, losing your sense of direction inside that dark forest. Nowadays, most people see a forest as a peaceful place, but to the people of bygone eras, before the light of civilization drove out the night, forests were as geographically separated from civilization as the sea. They were oceans above the ground. fishermen who go out into the ocean are putting their lives at risk despite their technical knowledge. In the same way, hunters who go out to the forest are in danger despite having specialized knowledge of their own. If children were to go play in such a dangerous forest, something terrible might happen. Someone's parents must have thought so. Maybe grandmother first said it, or maybe it was grandfather himself. Or perhaps the story has been passed down on this island since ancient times. There is a terrible witch in the forest, so you must not go in. At some point, this ghost story of Rokkenjima was born. This is the legend of Rokkenjima's witch. That's why, when we talk about a witch on this island, we're referring to the master of that vast and savage forest. Come to think of it, when I stayed at this mansion as a little kid during these eerie nights when the wind and rain pounded on the windows, I remember being terrified by a story of the forest witch who roamed around searching for human sacrifices. So, Beatrice, huh? When Nikki mentioned it, I searched my memories and was sure I recalled hearing a name like that when I was little.
なるほどな。しかし、あの魔女伝説の魔女にベアトリーチェなんておしゃれな名前がついてたとは、とんと忘れてたぜ。
You tend to forget that when you're a child, and you're not very eloquent either.
孫たちが信じないもんだから、わざわざ絵に描きやがったか？
じいさまの妄想の中の魔女だよ。この絵を掲げた頃から、現実と幻想の区別がつかなくなり始めた。私たちにとっては想像の中の魔女に過ぎないけど、じいさまにとっては彼女はこの島にいる存在。いる。だからそれを理解することができない私たちにもわかるよう、あの絵を描かせたって言うんだけど。
And there's also a mural for it, or a little stone thing that has text on it.
気持ち悪いったらありゃしないぜ。
お嬢様、親方様にとっては大切な肖像画です。
Yeah.
親方様の前でそのようにおっしゃられることがございませんよう、固くお願い申し上げます。
You know what happened.
分かってるぜ。頼まれても言わねえよ。
Jessica glanced at the portrait with an irritated gaze before turning away.
行こうよ。食堂にみんなを待たせてるよ。
おい、お腹すいた。
Only a small portrait of this island was controlled by the Ushiromiya family. All of the lawless remainder was the domain of the witch Beatrice. You might even call her the true ruler of Rokkenjima. I felt a faint revival of that unsettling sense of misfortune. I felt when I learned of the tutelary god's shrine being struck by lightning, and I remembered that Kumasawa-san tried to tell an ominous story about Rokkenjima before Jessica stopped her. I don't know what she was planning to tell us about this island, but I do know one thing. It isn't the Ushiromiya family that rules Rokkenjima. It's the witch, Beatrice. That's right. After all, this is the witch's island. And this is what separates Battler from the anime. From the anime, he's not as contemplative as he is in this game, which is a thing that always irritates me with these visual novels, because if a series like Code Geass could have Lelouch always talk in his own head, why the hell can't a visual novel do the same goddamn thing? When I look around, everyone was already heading towards the dining room. I hurriedly chased after them. We walked up to the huge double doors that led to the dining room. Genji-san knocked.
お子様方をお連れいたしました。失礼いたします。
The doors were opened and we were invited inside. The dining room, which looked exactly like you'd imagine a rich person's dining room to be, had a super long table that was obviously positioned with no purpose other than to make the guests conscious of their rank. Our parents were already sitting in accordance with that ordering.
遅いぞガキども。早く席につけよ。
The old bastard pressed us to sit. The only gaps in that group of people were the spots where we were supposed to sit, which only made us feel our tardiness all the more. The seat at the head of the table, called the incipient chair, was for the most highly ranked, reserved for grandfather. It was still empty. He probably wanted to show up last for dramatic effect. From the perspective of someone facing the incipient chair, on the seating order from left to right, with the lower ranking seat progressing in rows of two further away from it. So, the left hand side of the first row closest to the incipient chair was where Uncle Kraus should have sat, since he was the second highest in rank. It looked like he hadn't arrived yet, so that seat was empty. Across from his chair on the right side of the first row sat the eldest daughter of the family, Aunt Eva, who was the third highest in rank. The left hand side of the second row was for the fourth highest in rank. There sat my damn dad, Rudolph, the third of the siblings. Across from him on the right side of the second row sat Aunt Rosa, the youngest sibling. At this point, you might expect their husbands or wives to come next. But nope. The left-hand seat in the third row, ranked number 6, belonged to Jessica. Opposite her was Georgia Nikki. I sat next to Jessica. And Maria sat across from me. Then finally, next to me, on the left-hand side of the 5th row, sat Aunt Natsuhi, the 10th highest in rank. Opposite her was Uncle Hideyoshi. Next to Aunt Natsuhi in the 6th row and the final seat on the left-hand side sat Kyrie-san. The seat opposite to Kyrie was empty, even though silverware had been set there and everything. According to this ranking system, that spot was where Aunt Rosa's husband should be sitting. Even though he wasn't supposed to be coming, his place was made up. Normally, ranking systems of this sort gave spouses equal position as their partners, but the Ushiromiya family system was unique. Maybe it's a remnant of male chauvinism. If you start with the assumption that a woman's womb is just something to be borrowed, then the children of direct descent would come first, directly followed by their grandchildren. In other words, spouses had no blood ties and are therefore placed at the end of the line. It's terrible, but by this system, my grandfather would be ranked even lower than me, my grandmother would, if she were still alive. In our youth, they obeyed their father. After they get married, their husband, after aging, their children. There's the old saying, women have no home in any realm. long ago when I was still incapable of figuring all this out. I thought it was so great that we could all chat in our little groups, adult siblings or cousins with cousins. However, now that I can re-examine the seating orders after growing up a bit, it stirs up some very complicated feelings in me. Aunt Natsuhi, who was married to the eldest son and was the de facto number 2 in managing this family, sat to my right, which meant that she was 2 steps lower than me in the ranking order. It was hard to imagine what might be going on inside her heart. That's why I made a small apologetic gesture towards her before sitting down.
お久しぶりですね、バトラ君。ずいぶん背が伸びましたね。
はい。食ったり食べたり食事したりしてたら、いつの間にかこんな身長に。
さすが男の子ね。身長はいくつくらいあるの？
180かな。
Ha, I'm still taller.
つうかおばさん、そこは食べてばっかりじゃねえかって突っ込んでくださいよ。
ああ、ごめんなさいね。
After a short pause, she did laugh with me, but it seems she couldn't quite figure out what she was supposed to be laughing at. This woman is Aunt Natsuhi. She's the wife of the eldest son of the family, meaning she's my father's older brother's wife. It is simpler if I just call her Jessica's mother. It feels bad to say it like this, but while I didn't exactly dislike her, I didn't particularly like her either. Huh? Why didn't you like her? She hardly ever spoke with us kids, and all my memories of her involved her talking to the adults about complicated things with a scary look on her face. In fact, since we hardly ever exchanged words, I spent a long time trying to figure out how I should approach her, though my efforts seemed to have ended in failure. Here. The silverware sat neatly on the table, but the meal itself hadn't been brought in yet. As a general rule, you couldn't start a meal until the person sitting at the head of the table arrived. So as long as grandfather didn't come, lunch would be put on hold indefinitely. Not even the appetizers would arrive. Simply put, the silence in this room was caused by our parents enduring their hunger while they waited for grandfather to arrive. However, the grandfather from my memories would always show up on time to meals like this. He was the kind of person who would never be so late that it kept everyone waiting, especially after the entire group had arrived.
遅えな、じいさま。俺の記憶じゃ、時間に厳格な人だったと思うんだけどな。
Yeah.
まあ、6年前はそうだったかもな。最近はそうでもねえよ。というか、もう自分の世界オンリーって感じで、会食にも顔を出さねえぜ。
え？
さすがに今日くらいは足並みを揃えてくれるって思ってたんだけどな。まあ、私は来ない方が気楽で嬉しいけどよ。
ジェシカ。
When her mother scolded her, Jessica stuck her tongue out and looked away. No way around it. Might as well wait until our host arrives. When I glanced at the clock, I saw that it was almost 12:20. Which I think is 6 o'clock? Forgot. Ushiromiya Kinzo, the aged family head of the Ushiromiya family. This man could be seen in his study. The clock had already passed noon, but he didn't even attempt to rise from his seat. With his spectacles on, he built up a growing pile of books with elaborate bindings, which he then read intently. You couldn't really say that he was having too much fun to stop. Rather, he filled the room with a sense of impatience. or perhaps a sense of impending danger, as though every second wasted was a tragedy. In this sealed room, a dense dust danced through the air, which was thick with the stench of chemicals that exuded a mix of suspicious odors. Those odors were somehow sweet and heavy. If anyone with a normal nose came in here, the first thing they'd do would be to open a window and ventilate this room. The knocking against the study door had been going on for a while. A voice calling father sometimes mingled with the knocks. As Kingzo heaved a deep sigh, he snapped shut the old book in his hands and slammed it on the table. Then he yelled at Kraus, who was still knocking on the door.
やかましい！その音を止めぬか愚か者！叩けば扉は開かれると誰が教えた？そのバカ者は貼り付けにしたぞ。
I'll crucify the imbecile.
お前もそうされたいのか？
お父さん、年に一度の親族会議の日ではありませんか。皆下に集まっています。どうかおいでください。
Kraus called out to his father through the door. Kingzo always shut himself up in the study, hating it when nearly anyone, even his family, entered the room. For that reason, Kraus had no choice but to call to him from the corridor like this.
私にかがうでない。
Molest? What?
皆とは何か、私をここから引きずり出そうとする者どもなのか？
He's talking about your family.
ならば殺してしまい。
That's your family you're talking about, idiot.
バラバラにして巻きにして魔女の炉にくべてしまい。その炉には鍋をかけて苦いおもぎを煮るがいい。
What the hell?
黙示録の煮汁はそれでも私をここから連れ出そうとするバカ者どもに飲ませてやれ。
What the fuck is he saying?
残りは酒につけるのだ。ああ、源氏はどこだ？源氏を呼べ！苦害の魔酒を用意させろ。
You're demonic. What?
緑の妖精のささやきが届かぬ。
The Green Fairy.
ああ、源氏はどこだ？源氏を呼べ！
On the other side of the door, Kraus, Nanjo, and Genji kept waiting for the master of the house, who stubbornly refused to come out. This so pompous motherfucker.
すっかり嫌われてしまったようだ。
You know, when I first heard the name Kraus, I was thinking of somebody with a little bit less pompous in his like vision. I was thinking more of like somebody who looks more like manly, but this motherfucker looks like, I don't know, he just looks
もう私の声では何も届かんよ。
Klaus shrugged as though saying it's no use and smiled bitterly. From the beginning, he hadn't really expected his father to respond to his calls. However, since it was the duty of the eldest son, he had tried as a formality.
金蔵さん、あんたの顔を見に息子や娘や孫たちが来てるんじゃないか。ちょっと顔を見せてやったらどうだね。うるさい、黙れ。私に意見するというか何条。
Admonish?
貴様など呼んではおらぬ。私は源氏を呼べと言ったのだ。さあ急げ、すぐに呼べ。時間は常に有限だ。人たちはすでにラッパを構えているぞ。なぜにそれがわからぬか、愚かな羊どもめ。
Excuse you? Kingzo slammed an old heavy book against the table over and over. That racket clearly expressed his great displeasure. Kingzo put his spectacles down and flew off from his chair. flew up from his chair. He spread his arms wide open as if to sing to a packed opera house, as if appealing to someone, and yelled,
なぜだ? なぜにいつも私には邪魔が入るのか?
What?
すべてを捨てよう。すべてを捧げよう。その見返りに私は一つしか求めないというのに。
And that is?
ああ、ベアトリーチェ。お前の微笑みをもう一度見られるならば、私は世界中から美少を奪い取り、すべてをお前に捧げよう。
This motherfucker has lost his fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
おお、イナゴの軍団長たちよ。世界中から美少を刈り取り収穫せ。すべてが汚らわしい。すべてが煩わしい。
Everything is filthy, everything is irksome. This motherfucker has really gone
なぜ
crazy.
この貴重な一日に私は邪魔を受けねばならぬのか?
Most precious of days. What?
源氏を呼べ。
Jesus.
何を怒鳴ってるのかもさっぱりだな。
Me neither.
もう頭がどうにかなっているのだろう。
Yep, he has.
クラウスさん。
He's lost his fucking mind.
実のお父さんに、そりゃあんまりじゃないかね。
No, it's not.
親父はすでに死んでいる。
That much is true.
ここにいるのは親父だったものの幻さ。いずれにせよ本人にここを出る意志がない以上どうにもならんね。
金蔵さん。
Choking coughs continue to pour from the study.
私は下に戻る。ゴーダの自慢のランチをこれ以上無駄に冷ましてしまうことはない。親類たちにとって当家での数少ない楽しみだろうからな。
Ah, wow. Kraus spun around. He looked at his watch, mumbling and acting as though he had wasted time doing something he knew would be in vain.
源氏さん、親父殿がお呼びだ。相手を頼む。
かしこまりました。
南條先生、食事に行きましょう。
Yep.
いつまでもここにいると、この甘い匂いで味覚までおかしくなってしまう。
Without waiting for Nanjo, Kraus went downstairs. Genji urged Nanjo to go and eat. Nanjo glanced between the study door and Kraus's back as the latter disappeared down the stairs, then let out a deep sigh.
すまんが、源氏さん、頼みます。
はい、お任せください。
お酒はなるべく与えないように。あれは常習性が強すぎる。源氏はまだか。何者が源氏を阻んでいるというのか。源氏はどこだ。源氏を呼べ。
He's coming, you old fart. Calm the fuck down.
さあ、ここはお任せください。
すみませんな。
Nanjo bowed slightly and descended the stairs. Genji watched him leave, then knocked on the study door.
親方様、源氏でございます。
源氏か。何故私をこれほどに待たすのか。そこには誰もおるまいな。
はい、私だけでございます。
Kinzo returned to his seat in the study and pressed an old-fashioned switch on the table. After a small delay, the heavy sound of the door unlocking could be heard. Kinzo was convinced that his family wanted to make a mess of his study. Or perhaps someone had once opened the window for some air and ended up scattering things that to him were important research materials, leaving him in a terrible mood. Kinzo had outfitted his room with a formidable lock, preventing anyone from entering without his permission and thereby sealing himself in a jail of his own making. Genji, whom he trusted the most, was relatively free to enter the room, but even that didn't always hold. If Kinzo was in a bad mood, even Genji wouldn't be able to enter. Anyone else would be limited to holding a conversation through the door, unable to even see Kinzo's face. And most of the time, what they got could hardly be called a conversation. However, this didn't trouble the rest of the family much. After all, it just wasn't worth the effort to disturb this aging family head who was impossible to please and always stayed shut away, immersed in his research. Taking advantage of his refusal to leave his room, they supported his isolation, putting his care entirely into the hands of the servants.
Genji, いつものやつを頼む。私は忙しい。
はい。
Genji headed to the corner of the study. Their suspicious-looking bottles boasting venomous colors were on display. They were actually liquor, but considering the shady atmosphere of this room, one might easily suspect them of being some ghastly poison. Inside the study, the mysterious collection of books gathered by Kinzo had grown into a mountain. They were bizarre, ancient, or banded books, all of them either forbidden, cursed, or sealed. But if you tried to call them old books, Kinzo would fly into a rage and say, "Call them grimoires." There were also many mysterious objects that presumably held some meaning with regards to black magic, like candles suspiciously melted and molded into strange shapes. The constellation drawn on a certain celestial globe contained quite a few shapes that would draw puzzled looks from anyone familiar with today's night sky. The carelessly strewn about books contained many illustrations, all of them of a religious or mysterious nature, including some depicting demonic, grotesque subjects or bizarre diagrams of various magic circles. And above all, a sweet poisonous smell filled the room, profoundly assaulting the eyes and nose of those who entered for the first time. Eventually, it would surely make a person go numb and lose a grip on reality. Inside that study, Genji prepared Kinzo's usual drink with a well-trained hand. No one would even think of drinking such a ominous dark green liquid in that complex inordinate glass, unless someone first told them it was alcohol. He poured a little into the glass. Then he placed a cube of sugar in a strangely shaped spoon and poured water from a pitcher over it. Strangely, when the transparent water was poured, the dark green liquid turned a cloudy white. It was a strange optical illusion, as though the water had caused a chemical reaction and made the drink become even more unrecognizable as liquor. Then Genji added original flavors Kinzo loved, fine-tuning its taste. There was no recipe. Its success was measured only by Kinzo's mood swings when he drank it, and it had taken Genji many decades to learn how to do it right. Genji placed the glass on a tray and walked over to Kinzo. By this time, Kinzo was gazing out the window.
どうぞ、親方様。
すまん。
Kinzo had regained his composure and was now unrecognizable as the shouting, screaming, yelling man from a few moments ago. looking at this man from behind his tinted glasses. As he tilted his glass and gazed down at the scenery beyond the window, he projected a sense of dignity and intelligence. To allow Kinzo to set his glass down at any time, Genji motionlessly waited behind Kinzo to his left as though he were a living sideboard. Then, without averting his eyes from the window, Kinzo held out his glass. There was only a mouthful remained. It was not a gesture intended to set it upon the tray, but a motion to hand the glass over to Genji.
Nome, waga tomo yo.
もったいないお言葉です。
私とお前の中に儀礼はいらぬ。
And your family, on the other hand?
Nome, tomo yo.
いただきます。
Genji respectfully received the glass and inclined it a little to taste its contents. After that, he gulped it down.
お前が作るのを真似ているのだが、どうにも同じ味が出ぬ。お前が作る方がうまい。
ありがとうございます。親方様のご指導の賜物です。
Kinzo smiled at his loyal subject, who refused to put aside rank even when asked to. However, he was not making fun of him. His smile was relaxed, as though chuckling at a close friend's old unshakable habit.
互いに老いたな。年を数えることも忘れてすでに久し。
今日まで過ごすことをお許しいただけたのも、すべて親方様のおかげでございます。
Kinzo gave a faint smile as if to say he didn't need any flattery.
今日まで本当によく私に仕えてくれた。息子たちは誰もが私を変人呼ばわりした。大勢いた使用人も皆私を恐れてやめていった。お前だけが今でも私に仕えてくれる。
What about the kids?
もったいないお言葉です。
私の余命もそう長くはあるまい。息子たちは私の遺産がいつ転がり込んでくるかをうろうろ待つハゲタカばかりだ。
That much is true. Genji couldn't say a damn thing to that.
クラウスの愚か者は金を湯水のように使い、1枚の金貨を売るのに2枚の金貨を捨てておる。
That throws away 2 gold coins to attain 1. What?
それで金を稼げたなどと妄言を。エヴァは金の亡者だ。あやつは私を鶏か何かだと思っておる。
はあ。
死んだらガラにして出汁まで取る気だ。
Ew.
ルドルフの間抜けは女遊びばかり。
He's already married, dude.
ローザはどこの馬の骨ともわからん男の赤ん坊など産みおって。ジェシカは無能で無学だ。
She's a child.
ジョージには男としての器がない。
What? Okay, the boy is soft, okay, but he's not that bad.
バトラーは後ろ宮家の栄誉を自ら捨ておった愚か者だ。
There's no honor in this fucking family if its head is acting like this.
マリアなど見るのも汚らわしい。
Maria's a fucking child!
なぜだ、なぜに後ろ宮の血はこうも無能なのか。
Because of you, you idiot!
私の築き上げた栄光を受け継ぐにふさわしい者はおらんのか。
Apparently not.
ああ、わかっておるとも。これがベアトリーチェの呪いであることもわかっておる。
She has nothing to do with this.
黄金の魔女め、 それが私への復讐のつもりか？
No.
憎みたくば憎むがよい。逃げたければ逃げるがよい。逃がさぬ逃がさぬ逃がさぬ逃がさぬわ。お前は私のものだ。
What?
常に私の腕の中でなくてはならん。私の生涯のすべてなのだ。我が鳥かごにて永遠に私だけにささやき続けるのだ。
Okay, this motherfucker has gone off the deep end.
ベアトリーチェ、なぜに微笑み返してはくれぬ。
Because you're an old fool.
ベアトリーチェ。
After howling, Kinzo choked once again. Genji set the tray and glass down and rubbed his master's back. Genji's facial expression did not change. It was always like this.
すまぬ我が友よ。
When his seemingly deranged fit subsided, Kinzo regained his composure once again. It was like seeing two different people, a wild Kinzo and a composed Kinzo, living together inside one body.
故に私は決心した。このままぼやききった余生を怠慢に過ごすことなどもはや耐えられはせん。
What?
この身に最後にとするコインがあるならば、それを悪魔たちのルーレットに託してみたい。魔法の力はいつもかけるリスクで決まる。日本古来の呪術である牛の国参りがそうであろう。7日間儀式を目撃されてはならないというリスクを支払うからこそ魔力が宿る。
Sorry, Yoku, but there's no such thing as magic.
困難なリスクが生じれば生じるほどに魔力は強く生じるのだ。神話に登場する数々の奇跡は天文学的リスクに奇跡的な低確率を得て成就した驚愕すべき魔力の結晶なのだと言える。モーゼが海を割ったのは神の奇跡ではない。蹂躙の計りに乗せられ軍勢によって航海に追い詰められた絶体絶命のリスクが奇跡の魔力を生んだのだ。同じことが同じ規模で繰り返されようとも再び海が割れることはないだろう。しかし真に魔力ある者はその奇跡をつかみ取り神秘を成就させるのだ。もしも私にその魔力があるならば。
It doesn't.
私はその奇跡をつかみ取るだろう。生涯を費やした願いを実現できるだろう。
Hey, Kinzo looked up to the sky outside the window. He spread his arms as if appealing to someone up in the skies.
もし私にその奇跡を手にする資格があったなら、おー、ベアトリーチェ、ベアトリーチェ。お前の愛くるしい笑顔をもう一度だけ見せてくれ。どれほどの月日を経ようともお前の面影が消えることはない。ただお前の美少が見たい、それだけだ。お前から授かったものを全て返そう。 あの日からの栄光をすべてお前に返そう。富も名誉も黄金もいらぬ。お前に授かったすべてを返そう。私はただお前の美少が見たいだけなのだ。
His nonsensical yells became a scream and then a wail. Kinzo slumped to the floor, tearing at it with both his hands. Genji had no choice but to wordlessly watch over his master's lamentations. I believe this is a perfect place to end this. Yep, this is a perfect place to end this because what the fuck was that? This dude has lost his ever-loving mind and he basically just abandoned his family, and there's really nothing anybody can say to that. It's like, this dude is really going off the deep end. There's nothing that anybody could say to this man. And so, with a heavy heart, this has been Hunter Ray Dragon. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I will be making sure I do a live stream of this every week, so make sure you guys look forward to that. Of course, it's every Wednesday, so yeah, look forward to that. And make sure you guys leave me comments down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys click the subscribe button if you enjoyed this, and click that notification bell when you want to know when I'm uploading again or live streaming again. And I will see all of you guys later. Peace.